If you pressed on this video, you already know what time blocking is. I'm not going to spend the first 5 minutes of this video as an intro explaining what it is. You know what it is, that's why you clicked on the video. And I know what you're thinking, wait a minute. This template is way too simple, I'm not going to pay for this. Well, don't worry, you don't have to pay for it. It's a free template. So why are you complaining? You don't have to pay for it. Time blocking, basically, long story short, you divide your day up into blocks and every hour kind of has a purpose. And that's the gist of it, okay? And I know what you're thinking. I've tried every single solution, and will this be my fix for productivity? Because I need help. Will this solve all my issues? Yes. Okay, let's get into it. So, at the top bit here, right? Don't worry, everything's connected. Actually, before I go into the details, let me give you like the grand overview real quick, okay? Calendar view. This, and this, it's all the same database. You're not working with a bunch of different databases, okay? You're working with one database, but with different views. So this view here is the view, like the full month calendar view, right? And you can see all your tasks. And look at this. This is kind of cool. You hit tick, boom. The task is gone. Don't worry. It's still here under all tasks. You can find it. There it is ticked. And then you can also see your projects in different views here. So if you just want to see stuff relating to project A, maybe that's work, maybe that's school, whatever. Project B, let's say that's your side hustle or something like that. Project C, fitness, whatever it is. I don't know. You might have 3 different kind of life buckets or categories or whatever you want to call it. So here we have those, okay? You can see all your tasks here, and then if you think of a new idea, you just hit the plus, and then let's say it's either a task, an eat the frog, or an email. They're the kind of 3 types of tasks that I thought of, and typically that I work with. Okay, what's a task that a human would do? Cool Gary. Down here, then we have unscheduled tasks. So these are stuff that, let's say, cool Gary, let's not say you're going to do that on Wednesday specifically, okay? It's just a thing you have to do. It doesn't really matter when you call Gary, okay? You don't even like Gary that much. Let's say then, okay, on Sunday, I have a bit of time. Oh, cool Gary. You just drag it there. Boom. It gets removed from here and added to here. So there's a filter. I'll just show you how it works. The filter here has one rule where date is empty. That's it. Very simple. Again, it's the same database. So this database here, incomplete, there's just a filter with 2 rules. Where complete is not checked in, and we don't want to see breaks. Here you can see there's a break. So I use this. Obviously, this is a fake one, as you can tell. Or at least I would hope that you can tell, but this is not actually my real life. These tasks here, right, they get taken over and shown to me in this display every day. So in the morning, all I can see is my entire day as a time block. I know it doesn't look as cool as time blocking in Google Calendar or drawing it out on paper and stuff like that. It's not about that. I'm sick of these Notion aesthetic videos, okay? We are about productivity and actually just getting things done here. Wait, that term is taken. We're about achieving activities now. There we go. So that's what we're about. We're about achieving things now. We're not going to worry if it looks good. We're just going to worry on what we have actually achieved at the end of the day. I start the day with eat the frog. I'm lying when I say 7. I actually typically start my day at 5. Yeah, it's typically 5 on a weekday. But let's just say 7, whatever. Eat the frog. So eat the frog, if you've seen my other video, it's basically where you try to do the most difficult task of the day first. I've put this on Project B, so let's say that's your side hustle, right? Film, Notion, video. Cool. That's my eat the frog for the day. Subscribe to Notion Setups.
Yes. Wow, the vocal cords on that frog are incredible.
So I'll do that the first thing in the morning. Then after that, emails. I'm presuming if you've clicked on this video, you know who Cal Newport is. But I think he's talked a few times about, only checking your emails once or twice a day. And I actually do this. It's really useful. That way you're not constantly looking at your emails and getting distracted. There's so many reasons why you should not keep checking your email every minute. I've forgotten what the average statistic is, but it's not good. Don't distract yourself. Check it once or twice. I know it's different for every job, but the main takeaway is don't check it that often. It'll limit it as much as you can. Let's say from 8 to 9, you check your emails. Then 9, you've got a task. Let's say walk the dog. Do client thing. As mentioned before, with this filter, you're not actually seeing the breaks show up in here. Yeah, task, email, workout, blah, blah, blah. All you do is you check it off when you've done it. And here, as you can see, they're being removed once they've been checked off. You can always see the tasks here. So if you're like, looking at previous stuff, or if you're like, hey, what did I do last Wednesday? You can always see it in this tab. because it's always nice to know, isn't it? So you kind of have two options of working. You can look at this view throughout your day, or if you're trying to get like a grand picture of your entire month, you might be looking at this and you're like, okay, cool, tomorrow I have to eat the frog here. That's actually typically how I plan out my day. I'll think, okay, what's like the most important thing? And that will be my eat the frog edit Notion video. So let's say that's the most difficult part of my day. Then I'll have that as my frog, and then I can just tick it when it's complete, and boom, it's gone. So this is a free template. Again, this is how Cal Newport saves hours every single week. It's time blocking. You've heard it before. Every single that's a lie, but many successful people use this. It's just a really productive way to get through your day by actually understanding and allocating a task for every single hour of your day. That way, every single hour actually has a task assigned to it, and you're working based on priorities and stuff that needs to be done, not just, you know, sitting down at your desk and then just randomly going through emails and just doing the first thing that comes to mind and stuff like that. You're actually thinking, okay, how am I going to get through my day? What do I have to do? And assigning a time to do it. So this idea actually speaks to Parkinson's law, which you might have heard of before, which is basically you'll do the work in the time that you've given yourself to do the work, which is true. You've probably noticed this before. If you say, hey, I have to finish this assignment tonight because it's due tomorrow, and you only have tonight to do it, you'll finish it. But if you say, I have all week to do this assignment, then you'll spend all week doing the assignment. So that's a really quick explanation of Parkinson's law, and it really does help. So if you say, okay, from 11 to 12, I have to do this client thing, it will take you 1 hour. But if I said, I have all day, it's just on my list, I have to do it at some point, it's going to take me more than 1 hour to do it. So again, link in the description. It's free. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, and subscribe. Sorry, I forgot to mention subscribe. Thanks. Okay, bye.